Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Washington Commanders and the Denver Broncos. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Nicks from the gun. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They get 22 out of that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All set to go now from the 35. Nicks with it on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 3 now.
Hold on a second. Ready?
Nicks quick out wide, complete. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Hold on a second. Ready?
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. He gets the first and more inside the 15. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Hey, careful.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it up to the 44. He gets 6 on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Well, look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Set.
The give here on second. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Set. Black 80, black. 12.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. That's more of the catch out left. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Pushing for the red zone. This all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
From the red zone now. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down.
Set. Ready.
Back to the air, Herbert. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Set. 380. You're out. Wide in the hut. Set.
They'll try and punch it in. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Third and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 3.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Back deep is ETN. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set. Delta, set. Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers.
Right up the gut. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Offense to the line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and if you couldn't do it.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Getting
The Commanders ready for the punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And hey, we see held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Nick Snad, a throw. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
50-yard line.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Hold on a sec. Ready. 180.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cup. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Hold on a sec. 37. 30.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Hold on a sec.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Number 88, incomplete.
They'll send out the punting unit.
Now 4th down.
It's fielded at the 14. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set. You ready? Go. Baylor tight. Ready.
Here's the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Taken down behind the
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throw right side, by Mooney. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. Got for big yards on the right side. Still fighting forward. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get some late points and the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left. Complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
1st and 10.
And back gets the handoff.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go, let's go.
Herbert from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. They'll run here on 1st down. And we do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 23-yard line.
All in by Moon, left side. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Herbert quick out wide, complete. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Washington.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
59.
Throwing now, Herbert. Escapes the pocket. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie things up at 14.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There are times the quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. Man in motion here. Herbert on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Running back motions right. Herbert back to throw. Moore's got it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Campo. 5 9. Hey, ram. 21.
Throw here, 3rd down. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 from the 43. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's Herbert once more. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's a gain of 6. And the Commanders' first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. That's more of the catch out left. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Quick throw to the left is complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, they'll run. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Herbert to throw. Fell on the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ray.
Setting him on the dime. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. This one's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubts. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this third quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Ready. Here we go. Check the call.
They give up the middle to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Nix holds on to it. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Third and long for Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Staring down, that down in distance, it was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
He fields this at the 18. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Line.
Hand off to the back. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Ray.
Plowing up the middle. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Call it a handful on that run. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Here's another 4. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call, because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Commanders leading by 7. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. It doesn't get much easier than this. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Mix again on 2nd and 10. Dumps this one off to Harvey. Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Trying to push deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. It looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Turnover on downs.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
380. What is it?
There's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Back to the well again. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
380. Hey, Ray. 380.
Herbert now off the play fake. Mooney downfield, and he has it. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun hands out to Harvey. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down.
Hey, kill!
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Harvey once more. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?